Namaste. Welcome to Mudras and Metaphors, a podcast where we speak of art, artists, and the stories that shape our classical world.
I'm sure Mudras and Metaphors is a familiar name now because it's our third episode. Mudras and Metaphors is a space created by Priyanka and me. We are both Bharatanatyam dancers. It's a space for the arts where artists, critics, scholars, curators, photographers, and all related to arts are welcome to share. They are welcome to share their ideas, their journey, and their work.
We have with us Kalai Mamani, Madurai R. Muralidharan sir, a celebrated composer, choreographer, teacher, a true guru, and one of the most influential creative minds in Bharatanatyam field today.
Namaskaram, sir.
Namaskaram.
Every Arangetram performed is incomplete without your piece. That is the extent of your magic and your impact over the Bharatanatyam repertoire. How did it happen? Where did it start? When and how did it bloom in such a manner?
First of all, thank you for inviting me for this podcast. It's my pleasure. And in my life, everything, including my dance training, Natwangam, Mirdangam, vocal, everything, it's not an accident. Sorry, it's not incident, it's an accident. Okay. Starting from my training, I used to go and pick up my sister from the dance class. My guru, she only suggested, oh, they both are looking like a twins. Why don't you send your son? My father then immediately, he asked me to go and join in the dance class. That's how I started my dance journey. Till 17, I never realized the value of this art. Yeah. So those days when I was performing, I could not get any songs even from my guru also. To get one Jatiswaram song or Nalaripu, I used to wait for 6 years, 5 years. As a male dancer, if you go through all the old compositions, okay, all the varnams, all the traditional pieces, it's based only on heroine, not hero.
I wanted to ask you now that we just mentioned this about your composition called Nayaka. That talks about the, myriad aspects of a man's life, right? And I had a question later, but now that you've just mentioned that, so I would like you to address that right away, if you can, during your conversation, wherein I want to know that, when you compose something like Nayaka, it's not just you are working as a composer or as a lyricist or as a singer or as a dancer, but you are also working as an individual because you've gone through those phases of life. So interlacing them or combining them, weaving them together, how was the process?
Yeah, so when I was performing, I was not at all comfortable with those compositions. Mm-hmm. Okay, how long a male dancers can do like Sakiye the Jalam. I learned all the ones.
I'm sure you're better than us.
No, I learned all the varnas. As a male dancer, I was not able to give, do justice to all the pieces, whatever I learned. But maybe mind block. Something is stopping me. Why? Those days, the dance it's a crime for the boys. My friends, they don't encourage me. They'll tease me. Whenever I go dance class, my father will send me with the jibba, pajama. All my friends, they'll understand, oh, he's going for a dance class. Immediately, they'll come behind me. They'll say, Tai, yeah, Tai. They'll start teasing me. The daily fight. It is not, I never born with silver spoon. So my father and mother, they took lot of effort, to support me. Spending money for the bus fare, that is also a challenge.
Correct. As an artist too.
Artist, and it's a one stage. My father and mother said, no, this is not going to work out for us, for our family. And all his friends, fitter, painter, in that level only. So what they suggested, why are you sending your son for a dance class? Don't do that. Okay, you put him in a polytechnic. So let him learn polytechnic, you will get another job in railways. So they'll take your son, because for railways daughter son, they'll special appointment is there, the quota is there. All my relatives, friends, my father, everybody is against my dancing work. But my guru said he is having something special. You don't ever, just leave it like that. But they took that word, they never gave up, my parents. All the adus, for example, Tataitaha, Murli Kamandu. So Mandi Adu, Murli Kamandu. So I was the prime student in my dance lab. And I never realized, actually, that I have that talent, but it was in my body. And after 17, 18 years old, I was not at all comfortable with this, the pieces, whatever I learned. Yeah. So Srinkara pieces, I was not able to do as a lady. Okay. So male-oriented songs like Natana Madina, old songs, Idadu Padam Tuki, that all I will get very good name. In that songs, I'll get very good name. Tillana, Jatiswaram. Okay. The dance teachers always teach these pieces, heavy pieces, Srinkaram pieces, to smaller children.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
that is.
Obviously, it's happening today also. Okay. So to understand that Srinkaram, to understand the nuances, to do Ashtapati, that kind of, when it will happen, you have to feel that love.
Correct.
You have to feel. Looking at the heroine, look at with Srinkaram, that never happened. Okay, right? Well, living in US, she attended my workshop. I thought her very nice bhakti. Oh, you saved my life, sir. I am fed up with this Kaman. I don't know who is that Kaman. Read so many books. Those days, even if I go to bathroom also, with the book only I'll go. Read literatures. So slowly that knowledge came out as a poem.
Coming to literatures, I wanted to ask, was that mainly Tamil literature?
Yeah,
Okay.
only Tamil only.
Okay.
So to master in different languages, that is different talent. Okay, Bharadiyar, the great Mahagavi Bharadiyar said, if you are able to understand 6 languages, 5 languages, you are living 5 lives together.
Yeah. Because language comes with the
language.
So I started writing slowly, and that is also a challenge. I told you, each and every step is a challenge.
That told me one thing, that you are an independently grown artist. She told me this because I had a word with her and she told me many things which I did not find an information on. Maybe you can connect the dots. There was something you worked on Kisan farmers. You worked on farmers also, some composition on farmers.
Yes.
But I did not find it online. Maybe later you can throw some light. Then secondly, she told me she asked you to compose a piece where after the Nirbhaya case, she asked you to compose a piece with a mom waiting for the daughter to come back from work in a metro city. And these kind of, if you use it, but she performed, I think, for the ICCR. I think I've seen it, but it's been long back, I think I've seen her for the ICCR performance that she did. But she told me, she reminded me, and then because I had a chat with her just for you, because I know she knows your work. And then I said that, I want to just find out from you.
I used to tell my daughter, I am Swayambhu. I am Swayambhu, in the independent Swayambhu. So I sculpted myself. Okay, just during our travel, I was telling whatever I started. For example, Okal, my guru Sitharaman sir. Before he taught me all the ragas, it was in my mind. It was already in my mind. It's loaded already. I don't know how. Okay, and he used to say, "How fast you're learning, Murali? How fast, sir? I don't know how. You're singing. I'm just following." Okay, it is not. It was maybe a blessing from God.
Indeed.
And in Mridangam class, Mridangam Guru China Kuti sir, my guru, the chapu. The chapu, it's like you have to feel that chapu sound. Mridangam speciality is a chapu. Okay, and how you're learning violin, you have to feel the swaram. It's not like veena. Veena, sir, re, ga, ma, everything you know. But in violin, you have to feel where the swaram is. Same like that, Mridangam, chapu. Within third class, I got the chap. Take two, Puru said, Saraswati is with you.
Absolutely. No, gifted. Completely. Otherwise, to be like, to write your own lyrics, to do the music, to put it into rhythm. So I think you have something to ask, right?
So I had a question just around that, sir. So I had said, like, as someone, you just said that you have sculpted yourself. And as a performer, teacher, composer, I think you've also written a lot of songs yourself. And I think you've directed big productions yourself. So how do you define yourself? Which is the real you? Do you think it's a whole artistic self? It's one expression? Or it's just manifestations of yourself in different ways?
Someone asked Ilayaraja, how could you compose this much of songs in different ragas? This is hit. Which one I have to take it? He told them very clearly, no, I never had food one day. So many directors approached me to compose songs. I did this. Okay. How I did, he doesn't know. So same question, same answer I can give you. I don't know.
So it's a creative intuition.
No, something is fun. During when I was coming to this studio, I composed a small jati. They don't know. I was taking a note of me. So I have a subconscious mind that will always work on this composition, and sometimes I have to block everything. So I have to forget this, and I don't want to think about Dax or Jati, but that never stops. Some power is directing me. Some power is directing me. It is not me doing. It is not. If I say I'm doing, that's too much.
So you also had a question about this, right? That do you never feel the creative block or a creative exhaustion? Like usually creative people who are ongoing, they're composing, they're creating, they're choreographing. After a point, they find a block. They do not find that motivation, or there's a lack of inspiration maybe.
I never.
But that is indeed a blessing. That's
You have to keep going on, keep inspiring yourself, keep challenging yourself. So we have one question you already addressed actually, but if you can speak a little bit more on that, is that, now it's so easy through social media and through YouTube to get the music, download it. But you envisioned this long back, you brought it like, I think 2 decades or more than that. 2 decades back, you started producing in mass production.
So I will tell you, see why I started writing. As a male dancer, I was not able to perform this female-oriented songs. And with my Tamil knowledge, with my music knowledge, I started first composition. First Varnam was Simha Vahini, Ranjani Raham. Okay. And I was very, very comfortable to do Bhakti Rasa.
true.
Okay. And one more speciality of composing song or Varnam, as a male dancer, I know what to do Sancharis. That words I will write. Where you can do Sancharis? What story you can add in that? As a dancer, I am composing. I am not a, lyricist. Okay, as a dancer, then only I understand. Oh, in this line you can do this story. You can do this story in that fourth line. Okay. Then Chitta Swaram has to be like this. Saranam has to be like that. I structured the Varnam. Slowly I structured the Varnam. It's a pure Bhakti Rasa. And it will be apt for the children also.
So you basically envision everything together.
Yes.
You don't see it separately, like, separately lyrics, separate no.
Essentially, I was actually about to ask, sir, that do you feel the choreography and the dance in your visualization?
100%.
And then you start writing and composing the jatis around it.
Yes. So why my
It was set.
if you see all my CDs, One varnam will be in 32 minutes. One varnam will be 39 minutes. One varnam will be 25 minutes. It's my issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All my songs, it's familiar because of the simplicity and also the tune and the dancer composing the song.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that is very much why when we listen to even simple Pushpanjalis or Kautrams that you have composed, they're so lively.
Yeah.
Any dancer who's a dancer from his
Of course, listen.
You just-
if you really a dancer, definitely you have to dance. You have to
That's it.
We just put the music before you came.
Yes, we were listening.
To lighten up because you're like, we're talking to such a big maestro. We need to lighten ourselves,
We can and one more thing. I told you, to get the music those days when I was young, only two cases was in the market. Only two cases were in the market. One is Vaijayanti Malas and the other one is by Valur Samraj Pillai. Valur Samraj Pillai is my Manasiga Guru. Why? The way the modulations, Natuangam. Ta, tarita, tanata, janutta, dimita, ta, tarita, tanata, junutta, dimita. Tarita tanata junutta taguntariketa tagata tarita tanata junutta dimita tarita tanata junutta taguntariketa tagata tarita tanata junutta takajum. So it has to be like, so you're shaking your head now automatically. So that dancer has to get up and dance. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I'm not earning single rupee or paisa from that CDs now.
That was my next question. How could you be so generous? Because it's so difficult to not have a copyright of yours or to claim that this is mine and just let it all go. It's very big-hearted in a way, for all the entire world is using your compositions now. I think everybody.
100%. See, once those days I used to go and ask them, all the CD companies, whoever I know was supporting me. Most of my albums I only produced because I want my compositions to be handled by by other dancers. I want that vision from the beginning.
I was asking that, how did you envision it, like this, what is happening now, And
So Ramanujar is a Vaishnava saint. Okay, his guru taught him a lesson to go to Swargam, to Vaikuntham. Okay, I'm going to teach you a mantram that is going to take you to Vaikuntham straight away. He said, okay, teach me, Guru. And he taught him a mantram. Okay, immediately Ramanuja, he climbed on the temple, the highest temple, Srirangam, Gopuram. Okay, and he was asking calling all the people, please come, my people, please come. I'm going to teach you a mantram to go to Vaikuntham straight away. And the Guru also came. The Padvavi don't say you are going to, definitely you will go to hell, if you teach the mantram to the people. He was answering from the temple, the top of the temple. So, doesn't matter, Guru, let me go to hell. All the people has to go to Vaikuntham, let them they go to. So simple logic.
Such a selfless thought, sir.
If you go to Russia and some place, I don't even know the name. I will get message sometimes from Russia. Okay, Romania. So many places. Just name it. Some island somewhere in the so I'm calling from here. I want the lyrics today. I thought, why should I go and fight with these people? God has taken me everywhere. All over the world. Wherever you go, my compositions are there.
Compositions are so beautiful that I don't think anyone will miss the name Kalaima Mani Madurai R. Muralidharan's composition. We just know it, but it is yours because it's so unique and so lively, energetic that,
Thank you so much. No, officially it is not okay to do it without my permission. But nobody's asking me. I'm not also, I'm also not.
Once it is on YouTube, it is everywhere, sir.
But don't they reach out to you? And I'm sure some dancers.
Many dancers, they reach me out of respect. I'll tell them, okay, please use it, with due credit. you can use it.
Credit has to
Yeah.
be.
Many dancers, they don't even know who is the composer.
But do you get the YouTube or any kind of benefits? Do you get that?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Zero.
It's sad.
Oh.
It is not sad. I cannot say sad. And no.
It's a satisfaction in a different way, I think, which he takes for it, I guess, because.
But I just not sort of students, I think they should like sort of, I mean, we talk about these things like, you know, credit, censorship, money. Yeah.
Credit is actually they have to give a credit as a composer. They have to give it to me, but money wise, no, I'm not expecting it.
So coming to credit, I also had one more question interlinked with it. When a dancer uses a particular composition of yours, and if you happen to see that interpretation of hers, her choreographies may be totally different than what you have envisioned in your mind. Do you ever feel that it's absolutely badly done and then you want to do something about it? Because sometimes that inner artist of you may get angry about, you know, a passionate work that you've done and the dancer just spoiled it.
Very completely. Next question. I had very good experience with many dancers, and I had a very bad experience, worst experience with many dancers, because even if I want to compose a new ragam, I will ask the senior singers, vocalists, the experienced experts. Okay, I will ask how this ragam will be. How this ragam, what is the Jivasuram in this? What are the, how to improvise in the raga? So I will ask all the questions to them. After that only I will handle the new raga. Same like that, if you want to take any composition, the dancer has to ask someone, some experts about the lyrics first. Right. In Tamil, one word, there are a lot of different meanings. If you take Sanskrit, there are a lot of different meanings for one word. Where you are using that word, that is important. In Telugu also, different meaning for one word. So without asking me, okay, many dancers are using my compositions in different, with different meaning. That is not acceptable.
Not acceptable, yes.
Reach anyone nowadays.
Anybody. That's very easy to actually just message or
I think through
ask.
this medium of our podcast, we can say that, you know, if you are working with someone's composition, you should actually reach out to that person. And yeah,
Very true.
through this medium, we should, if you're ready to help and you are there for them, then why not reach out and then go with the correct manner, you know?
I don't want anyone to spoil the, real meaning of the song.
Yeah. So also, if they have an interpretation, they should check with you if that interpretation goes along. Yeah.
And other than the lyrics, sir, I think even the jatis sometimes are so complex and very intricate. The way you're doing it, I think you have a particular structure given to it in your mind, choreographically also. And dancers would come and just put any kind of adus or abstract structure that probably won't match the, if say, for example, a particular jati has a very feminine feature in it. It's very flowy, for example, and somebody does it with an absolute, Angashuddhi, which is very rigid. So it may not go with the jati. So do you also feel that part has to be taken care of?
See, everybody thinks, okay, I learned Mridangam, because of that my jatis are very complex. And it is not like that. We had to be an example to, control our speed. Okay. Everybody thinks only Anga Suddham will come when you do only the slow movements. It is not like that. With practice, definitely you can reach that perfection in that speed also.
We are seeing Kavya, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So maybe
a very good example.
So it's not just only looking and doing it. There's so much work behind the scene that you need to do for be able to perform. And of course, you have to keep practicing.
Practicing, yes.
Otherwise, it doesn't come.
How you are singing all the Chittaswaram, fastest, swarams and all, by practicing only or jati only. Initially, we are saying tadingin natum, tadingin natum, tadingin natum. How long you are going to say tadingin natum? How you are saying that? How it is coming? So slowly you have to slow only. When you practice slow speed only, you will get the confidence of doing the third speed. Same like that in your leg also, leg movements also, footwork. By practice only it will come.
Tongue twisters become speech after practice. Of course.
So saying like that, footwork, it will come. You cannot say it is impossible. It is possible. It is possible. Yeah. Each one is beating others.
Yeah, with the Instagram especially, you're always competing with each other.
Yes.
Competing with speed, competing with the presence on the...
I'm jealous of these children now. Those days,
That was they were talented and blessed. I think now the social media is giving so much of scope to all of them.
how many dancers are coming out now?
Yes.
How many singers are coming?
Yes.
Social media.
It's
Even if they are not performers, I see them on the, on Instagram, on YouTube.
They're performing it.
Yeah, they're performing for the...
Oh, social media, there's GP dances also, in all the world.
Correct.
Platform.
So you've composed full Magans in 35 talams
Yes.
of the Carnatic Sulali Saptatalam system. And you've composed in 72 Melakarta Ragams. And you have also worked with rare ragas like Chandrajyoti and Ganamurti. So what is that inspires you to challenge yourself and also the world around you?
Yeah, this is also a very good question. Okay, so how long you will listen Kalyani Raga? Kalyaga Sundareshwari Sarigama Padalisa Nidapa Magarisa. From the childhood I'm seeing Kalyani. Sarigama Padalisa Sanidapa Magaris Sarigama Padanisa. Can you see the change now? Sarigama Padanisa. That knee is changing. So this is called Chitramari Raga. Okay? Kalyani. Only the knee is changing. Sarigama Padani Sanida. The whole ragam is changing. This is how I won't see. Not only dance, not only jatis, you have 72 Melakarta ragas in Carnatic music. Okay, you should know how to use it, where to use it, in what context you are using, in what sequence you can use it. That is important. So music. Yeah. So if you take the music, why are you singing only the Shankarabharana, only the Danyasi, only the Kalyani? You have thousands of ragas you have. Why don't you use it?
So I have a quote which I read. Ushering in a new era of composing varnams for the Bharatanatyam repertoire with new themes and encompassing varied rhythmic cycles with matching lyrics is Subudhu sir said for you. So he's a great critic, and Subudhu, yeah. So he said that for you, and it's true because you're taking it to new levels, new directions, and it's not that you're changing the traditional repertoire. You are working within that framework and creating, because probably very well what you did.
Got inspired with the old tradition only, right? Yeah. Where I will for Idadipadam Tokiyadum Nadarajana Dipanivaye. Kamas. But with that kamas, only how long you are going to do only that tune?
yeah.
So you have to change, come to, you have to go further.
Right.
In dance journey only, many people are keeping on border. You cannot cross that. You should not do that. You should not do this. Guru should not do that. From my point of view, Guru has to give them freedom to think on their own. If you block their mind, okay, when especially the children, if you block their mind, if you're not giving them freedom, that is all. The journey is stopping there.
Yes. That's very, very sad.
You have to ask your students, okay, this is lotus. Sir. Okay, I already did this. You show me different lotus. You have 10 fingers, 2 hands. Show me. Bring out the talent from them. That is how dance has to be. That is how music has to be. If you limit them, that's all.
Even invocatory items when we listen to Pushpanjali, simple Pushpanjali in Jog, and which is very famous. Everybody loves that Pushpanjali of yours. And usually we have that standard Pushpanjali which we have learnt in the beginning. And later, I just recently happened to listen to the Shrotaswini Ragam Pushpanjali. It was so beautiful. Actually, it gave me a visual of two rivers flowing together and then merging at the end. So, do you have that kind of thought process when you compose such items, or it just happens so?
Initially, I was also struck with certain ragas, Gaulai, Natai, Gambhira Natai. You should not do anything, and I broke that image also. So I could proudly I could say I broke that image. Now the people, they started composing on their own. I could see many people. I composed one Pushpanjali. Do you want to listen?
I wanted to ask you that there are very few people who are doing what you're doing at this level. Maybe there are people doing at smaller level. Like we were having a discussion just before you came. So I was telling you that nobody does. And we need to ask him if there are upcoming people who are getting inspired by your process and coming up with such many. But at your level. Because so you've done like 120 recordings, productions, albums?
Yes. It's 150 albums in the market away. So other than that, I've composed so much. The thing is, so if I'm inspiring some people, why not? Why not? Okay, because they're coming out from that circle.
Yeah.
I'm just watching them. Honestly speaking, when I was growing up, I could not see any composers like that. None of them composed. Only few people composed. Composer, that also not in my age.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were very young when you started. What was your age when you started composing?
Maybe in my 25, when I was 25. Yeah, maybe. So the thing is, those days you cannot compose. After I composed my first album, I very proudly I took that cassette, and I want to get a blessing from a great dancer. I don't want to mention the senior dancer given with the fruits and all. Sir, first cassette, please bless me. This is my own composition, my own music, bless me. And he said very calmly, he said, Appa, already many people that did many compositions. We have a lot of composition. You need not do it. You concentrate on your dance. Just concentrate on your dance. That is fine.
That is quite underwhelming response.
Yes. I'm so upset. I thought you were going to appreciate me. It's good. No. Still.
Immediately, sir, the moment you see so many albums outside just on YouTube to access, and there is absolutely no restriction on using it, or never you've mentioned anything under the album that please do not use the copyrighted audio. Nothing is included. Yes.
And I crossed that limit.
Yes.
I just want to share with the audience also that Varnam is a very challenging piece from the Bharatanatyam repertoire, and it has a lot of designing, a lot of with precision and, mingling abhinaya and jatis and technique and footwork. And in that, Sir has not just composed and taught to around 698 people, but he also won the Guinness Book of World Records, which raised a COVID relief fund of around 10 lakh rupees. And I think that is a big contribution to the society at a time when we needed it the most. So I wanted to mention it because, it's not just for the arts, but also for humanity, for the cause of humanity, that he's doing his work through his arts, making that as a medium to, contribute or give back to the...
Yeah, I read that. I did not say it.
Actually, it's going to be a history. It's a history. None of them did so far 25 Varnams in 25 days with different concept.
So when you do something like this, sir, do you follow an algorithm or a process? Because it's not so easy to compose, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So, I already told you, some power is directing me, not
Divine intervention.
not me, not me. It is no something is helping.
You are at a creative high always. Some people just get that creative high only few times.
100
Once in a while.
But that 27 days, I never slept even for a minute.
Because I took it as a challenge. In very boldly, I said, okay, Facebook, my followers, I'm going to compose Varnam, daily one Varnam, notice point, daily one Varnam, and 25 days I'm going to finish it. So I given an open statement in social media. First day I was fine, comfortable. Second day I was fine. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh day also I was okay. But from 8th day, what is the concept? How many gods you can write? We have Shiva, okay. One day Shiva, one day Muruga, okay. One day is Ayyappa, okay. One day is okay. Mahavishnu. So, what else you can do? Are you going to repeat it? No. I said no. You have to write something else. Women empowerment. One. Talai nibirndu nilladi. You have to always go like this, like a woman. Tar minnadi. So why you are going like this? You are special. So I have written like one varna. One varna.
Oh, your planet.
Yes. That one varnam is like that. The other varnam, yeah, Abdul Kalam's, said, dream, my dear friend, dream. That should not allow you to sleep.
Of course, such a beautiful theme.
Kalavu kanbai in tola.
So how do you work on a concept like dream, you should not sleep, so abstract?
Absolutely, very interesting. Varnam, yes.
Of course, yeah. So it should be like that. This is a good advice for the dancers coming at generation. Dream, but that should not allow you to sleep. That much, okay? That much of dream, that kind of dream you have to dream. Yeah, I want to become an engineer, not ordinary engineer, special engineer in this world. Yeah. So that dream should not allow you to sleep. So that will make you to work.
To get film excellence, no mediocrity, basically.
So like that, I've chosen 25 concepts, 25 ragams. Naga Nandini, it's a different ragam. So many ragams, different ragas I discovered and I completed exactly in 25 days.
Let us say your these things are so complex at that time because you have to pull out so much of knowledge from the past that you acquired. Not everybody can actually access all the knowledge that we have had from the childhood. So it's very difficult to just imagine and start creating. For that, you have to have an immense brain power, I think, and that is a blessing indeed. So to close on a lighter note, sir, we have a small rapid fire round for you, which may help all the dancers who are listening to you today at Mudras and Metaphors. So just a very instinctive and quick answer would be appreciated. So first question is one ragam you could compose endlessly in, your favorite ragam.
Okay, if you have 3 children, which children you will prefer?
Dodge the question. Yes.
Or you just love composing in that all the time?
I cannot say that.
Same answer again. So just one recitation. The yesterday's jati that you mentioned you have composed, or today when you were traveling.
Today, I composed the jati. Yeah, I have to practice that. I can say some more there.
Sure.
Short, not fully.
Okay.
Tarik takkum tajum tata, tarita tanata, tanata jonu tanat takkum tajum tata, tarita tanata, tanata jonu, takkum tajum tata, tarita tanata, tanata jonu dimi, takkum tajum tata, tarita tanata, tanata jonu tari, takkum tajum tatana, takkum tajum. Jonu takkum tajum tadini takkum tajum. Tarittakum tataktim tajum tadikitatum tadikitatum tadikitatuta. Tarittakum tanattakum tataktum tajum tadinginatu tadinginatu tadinginatuta. Tarittakum tanattakum jonutakum tadakum tajum tadinginatuta dinginatuta kadinginatuta.
So beautiful. That is so beautiful.
Your remaining question.
And last question, sir. A dream project of yours or a dream collaboration that you've still not completed? Anything that you're looking forward to?
I have a lot of dreams still. Dream project, yes. As already you mentioned, I have 35 margams in my hand now. So I have staged almost 18 margams in 18 talams. If I complete the rest of the talams till 35, I'm the first composer and the choreographer in this world, okay, who staged this 35 talams. That is, okay,
Vision, sir.
vision. And if you take the Padma Shri Dandayadavani Vilai's compositions, previous one, Tanjore Quartet Varnams. Tanjore Quartet Varnams, it's only 19 to 20 so far. Then Dandayadavani Pillai, of course, 24 to 25 only he composed. Lalgudi Jaraman sir, 20 to 18, 20, that much only. And Dr. Bala Muralikrishna's compositions, Varnams he composed not Pada Varnam, he composed Tana Varnams. Number of Varnams he did, not this summer. But I am the only one composer. I completed recently my 100th Varnam. Not 100. I'm going to release the book very soon. Okay, it's almost 60 to 70 Varnams in the field already. And 100 Varnam, none of them did so far. So if the book comes, that my another dream is coming true.
I'm sure it
Where?
Of course,
we look forward to it.
Yes. So then one last small thing I have. So any advice or any suggestion that you, from your heart, you want to give to the young dancers today or the artists who are performers today? And do you think they need to have a knowledge of Mridangam, Sangeetam and dance together to be a whole artist?
My story is different. I was struggling to come up in my life. As a dancer, you are learning Abhinayam from your teacher. At the same time, you should understand the nuances of rhythm. If they learn little rhythm, that's fine. But they have to go into deep to research. Now the social media is there, the YouTube is there. So they have to go through that. Okay. But with a proper dance, proper teacher, the guru. If they are very reliable to believe, then they can research that, discover it, and they can use it for the dance. That is very, very good advice. They need not go and spend their time in the social media. Everything is there. So, but they have to learn rhythm.
That is
Yes. So we say in Carnatic music, Shruti Mata, Laya Pita. Shruti Mata, we are concentrating only on Abhinayam. Nritta, we are not at all concentrating. Nritta, we have to give importance. Same amount.
Thank you so much, sir. And it has been a pleasure to talk to you at Mudras and Metaphors. And we will be releasing this in the new year. So we would like you to wish a happy new year to our audience and with your blessings and to us too.
Thank you so much. Thanks for thanks for inviting me. And still, I don't want to name it as I don't want to be a great composer or great singer, great mridangist, great dancer. I want to get a name as a good human. That's very important for me. So if you say Muralidharan is a good human, that's enough for me. I don't want you to say he's a great personality. I want to be a very simple man. Okay.
So we are in chat with somebody who was really beautiful inside, and he just happens to be a great composer. humility should be in every artist. And I think that if you're saying that, that I think reaches out to the audience.
Priyancka ji, I'm telling you, okay, this is going to be for the younger generation, including me. Nobody is great. God is great. God is giving you some talent. Tomorrow, there is no tomorrow. My father used to say, there is no tomorrow. Today, what you're going to do is important. Okay, if you do, okay, write everything. What are the good things you did? What are the bad things you did? Write it.
This is the best suggestion.
Suggestion. Then only you will understand. Okay, after 1 week, see your book. How many things you did for this world? Through dance, do good things. Don't ever think you are great. God is great. I had a very good time, and during all my workshops, I met a lot of talented students in Dubai. I wish you all the dancers and the dance teachers happy and prosperous New Year. Thank you.